at 0779 003297 for the Copper Farm community. Then, of course, Archie, while in the process of serving our community and our people, the we want to appreciate the B1 community. There's a fellow in that community. He used to work with for the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Uh, I know him to be one Erasmus. Maybe it could be somebody say Erasmus. But I know him to be Erasmus. Working with the community watch team is very important. So these people, when they make contribution to the team to keep the team, we have to appreciate them. To motivate other people to be able to come in. And moreover, living in a community while you are asleep and those guys are out there, you have to also pray for them so that they know they can't come across any danger that will take away lives. At least they'll be able to combat or be able to seize those criminals and also turn them over to the Liberia National Police. Then, while in the process of making our effort, the leadership of the Community Watch Forum of Liberia donated 4 dozens of t-shirts to my district. And the t-shirts, the 4 dozen of t-shirts will be printed for our night patrol team. You see, so at least we are making progress. So I want to highly uh, uh, thank the leadership of the Community Watch Forum of Liberia County for the donation, and we expect more from them and other people around the district and our county. Then, of course, we something happened actually yesterday morning. Uh, but however, we were able to handle it because as community, when there are issues, especially common issues, we checkmate them and then make those people to understand. I saw a little child at the age somewhere around 6, 7. He's according to him. I saw him with this liquor bottle, the thing, Godfather or something like that, something short bottle. So I saw him with the alcohol, the liquor. I said, "Who sent you?" He said, "My father." So when he described the fella, I said, "But I know your pa." So I collected him yesterday, yesterday morning, and I took him to his parents. I told them this: if you send the child out there to buy this kind of thing, you are telling the child that liquor is, to taking this is good. So when a child reaches the age of maybe 10, 15, most of the children, they'll start drinking, buying their own liquor because their parents can see it. Because even those days when our parents used to drink liquor, we never used to see it. You understand? But these days, parents are sending children to buy cigarette, uh, buy liquor, and then right before then, they are taking those things, which of course we say it is prohibited. We want our children to come out in a good environment. We are fighting drugs. You cannot be introducing them to those kind of substances or drinks and things, because we believe that when they are into it, it will be very hard to get it out of them. So I just want to urge our people out there to, especially those who have children, do not send your child at about 9 o'clock in the night to buy razor blade and to buy matches and things. So these are terrible things that you can send children for, because it will be harmful. Sometimes when you send the children, they will take the matches, take it right, and strike it. As soon as they light, you see the throw it down, and you don't know what will happen along the way when that child drops the matches and it start to catch in that area, because the child won't be able to control the fire. So there are other things that we are checking. Despite we all these things are part of our security tip. We want to protect our community, our people. We don't want to see it happening before we try to put in the necessary mechanism. So we have to conscientize the community and our people so that they can be able to live peacefully and control the environment when it comes uh, to reduce crimes in our community. Now, Achi, I want to bring this to the public attention. This is very serious. This is very serious, especially at night. We noticed that some of these guys, those drugs taker, they go around pretending to be like they are, they learn trade, and then right after they work, they were unable they were unable, I mean, the boss man or whosoever that took them to where they went and did the work, they were unable to pay them. Now, I was sitting, and then the first guy came with the impression of telling the lady that, oh, sis, how are you? I know you. And, pushing his friendship on the lady. So I was just sitting at the back watching. He told the lady that, oh, I know you. In fact, I just came from doing my work. I can do installation, DSTV installation. We just go through with our work, and then my boss man is not here, and I want to go. I'm stranded, so please help me with this amount so that I can be able to pay my way. These guys have designed the strategy to be able to exploit people so that they can be able to go and take in drugs. So when I came outside, I saw him. He that fear grabbed him because he knows that I know him too good. So when the lady wanted to take the money, I said, no, don't give him that money. She said, what happened? I said, I know this man, the man can take in drugs. He gave the money, man went in the ghetto. So he got angry. He said, oh, bro, and I in that thing. I said, no. So these are some of the strategies they use on people. If you don't know, they will take your money and go and take in drugs because they know that when they come, they tell you that give it to them, or when they are dirty, they give it to them. You won't do it. So but we have to conscientize our people. We have to in letting our minds on some of these strategies that the criminals bring around and be able to exploit them. So as we are moving forward, Ajim, your time, man. Okay.
No
So
worry, just go ahead.
yeah, so these are some of the strategies we are bringing to the public. Let us all be careful as to who we interact with, and please do not leave your door open when you go to bed for security reason. Please check your windows, your doors, and every part of your house that got entry, so that at least you can protect yourself from these criminals, because it's not easy. Like I said, the rainy season is coming. Community people, you need to support your community watch team for your own good. Whatsoever information that it will bring to you, especially those community watch team that have been established by the community watch forum. If you notice that the community watch team is going contrary, because we have our do's and don'ts, we have our rules and regulations, please let us know. If the community watch forum team or the watch team is giving you a hard time, you call our numbers, we will come in and then be part. And moreover, community leadership, in your general meeting, please invite us. Give us a call before the time. We want to be part. We want to sit in your general meeting and discuss security issue. So there are things that we'll be doing, and we have already started some. And let us all work together as a community to be able to protect our country and our children and the future of our country. Thank you ever so much, Archie. You can,
Yeah, so
yeah,
we can open the line for a few
yeah,
minutes before we just let you go.
yeah.
So those of you following, this is Wake Up Court, and this is the Community Watch Forum. This is the Community Watch Forum, and so uh, it's good that we all get involved as we help uh, eradicate criminalities, drug abuse,
Sure.
violence, and other form of unlawfulness in our community. So the community watch room will always provide the time on the show
Yeah.
to bring this message to you. So wake up court, you can call now, let us know where you follow from, how is the what are the security information or you have to give us with regard to your community. So
Okay.
0777907 0777907 0887 111 07. For a few minutes before we dive into our discussion this morning, You can call us on the numbers read. If you have any security tip, just let us know. Say, oh, this is the information. This is what. Sometimes there are some information you can, if you want us to be informed, and you don't want people to know your identity, you are not compulsory to call your name. We
Mm-hmm.
keep your privacy.
Sure.
So you can call us and tip us when there are information that we need to know, whether it is fire incident, whether it's electrical problem that is affecting the community. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Emo. I'm calling from Plaza.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, we're in Plaza. Everything is around the 2 3.
Thank you.
So, any dog now, 2521.
Okay.
One is really one. Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
and
Thank you.
okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
I'm Amos Prosperity calling from Plaza.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I want to give some tips while Federal explaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like the parents too, they shouldn't give the expensive phone to their children to carry on charge when there is no current in their house, especially iPhone or Android phone, because they
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
guy, they get a guy that will put paper in the envelope and give it to the child, say, please carry this money to
Mm-hmm.
my girlfriend or so and so person across the road. Then when the child leaves, say, can. I don't trust you to spend my money, but you leave your mother phone here. And then when the child leaves the phone here, that person tells them mother boy and go. They always had bag on the back.
Sure.
And they get a
Sure.
lot of clothes in it,
Sure.
different jackets. As soon as they go, they change the jacket.
Sure. Sure.
And like while the guy was saying for parents sending their children to buy liquor. Even like my father, when I was coming home, my father used to drink, put a snack for him, drink one bottle for a whole week. And he will not send me. And when he buys it and bring it, he drinks it in his room.
Yeah. Sure.
He drinks it because they train the child in the way that when he or she grows up, they will never depart from it because the child is a feature for your retirement age. When you are old, that child has to take care of you. When you don't train the child better, you will die in your old age very soon because the child has nowhere to support it. The child don't have even his or her own money to rent room before you, the old person, to bring you closer to them.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. That's
So
right.
Thank,
thank you very much.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
07779079070 077907907 The numbers to put you through. We have few minutes, cutters. Let's get you. If you have a security tip to give us, if you have any message to give to the because what he just said is right. These are things that are happening. You have the guys that will just come pretending, finding strategies, just finding means to dupe you.
Sure.
So parents have to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't have electricity home and you know your child is below 15, 16, that does not have that little maturity in them, do not give them your expensive things, the phone, the laptop, or carry on charge. No,
Mm-hmm.
yourself can walk.
Yeah.
Carry there or get them back, carry there to save yourself, the child, and to save the child and your very, very self.
Definitely.
So some of them might, it's possible they might violently take the phone from your child and whatsoever. So let's get this person as our final caller on this security segment. Good morning. Good morning. Oh God. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Afrat. Where?
It's like calling from Aratu Bell.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the network is very, very terrible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead
So,
now. We're getting a little bit.
okay, that we are facing a current in our community leadership, like the sector, like leader, like community leader. Yeah, and we have some area that criminal are very farm bush. They
Yeah.
have another area that they call farm bush.
Yeah. On the left hand
And they
side.
manage and always hammer people in the neck.
Okay.
In the community, we get good leader here. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
I'm a normal day. I wanted to invite you that or if they will have me, you can send me your number that I can call you, can you start to the situation.
So
Okay.
he will call you. He will call you right after here.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So, folks, we're now accepting calls now.
I know they called you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just conclude.
Yeah. So thank you ever so much for the opportunity, Archie and the Blaze family. Yeah. From here, we're going to call you, the fellow from R2. We're going to call you, and of course, let me just read out my number. My numbers are 0777 And the loan starts 0888 167528. You can call me on these numbers, and of course, we can work along with your community. Despite the community leadership, you're still having leadership crisis, but the community dweller themselves can put together, and then we do our vetting in the meantime, and then we monitor the team and put them out because it has to do with your security. It has to do with your protection. So we will work along with the community watch team in our place and the leadership also to see how best we can establish the team for you people. So our lives are important, and let us all help to protect our country and our future generation. Thank you ever so much for your going on the fee again.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's good, Alex. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good to
yeah.
have you.
Thank you, thank
It's
you.
good to have you here. So, folks, that was the voice of Alex, the district coordinator for the community watch forum. We bring this segment always on the program because it's good that we give you security information. We let you know things happening in your surrounding so that you can also be on your guard. And you, your very self, to make this your obligation to inform us on happenings. We can help you provide security. We can inform the national security for you, to settle some of the problem home. Well, we will take this sponsor. When we come back, we will welcome our panelist. Mr. Yede is already in studio. Mr. Yin is already in studio, and we will be bringing our panelists on the show. But I take this break before we welcome them this morning. Michaels will not be with us; he's not faring too well. So this,
Park officer.
sorry for that. Let's get
Those
this.
other means.
You can give a gift of freedom to children around the world by putting stop to child abuse and trafficking.
A message from Blaze FM 90.7.
Human trafficking is a crime against humanity. Stop it now.
A message from Blaze FM 90.7. Be a non-violent citizen. Kindly work with the police and avoid mob justice.
A message for Blaze FM.
As I lay me down.
Hello, dear. Are you looking for a Europe in parts of the world? India, and other parts of the world. We are located in Duazon at the turning point, in Rehab at the Old Bus turning point, and in Mambakwe. For more information and inquiry about the pharmacy, you can contact the following cell numbers: 0880 583-741 and 0776-583-741. It's the D&G Pharmacy with the best life-saving drugs in town.
I look to you.
So indeed, the DNG Pharmacy is a contributor to this program, as the Blaze Management is the official sponsor to this program. So, folks, it's good that uh, you be a contributor or sponsor to this program. Wake up call every morning. We use internet. We use uh transportation to get here, to talk through all the night. We need Lipton and other things to keep the momentum, right? So being a sponsor, like you listen to the Vera was being played, the message from the management: let us stop human trafficking, let's stop more violence, and these things are not good for our community. So D&G Pharmacy is located at the various points you listen to in Doazon, in Mount Barclay. Is also located rehab, Old Bus Turning Point, right under Blaze radio station. As the upstairs is Blaze, and right down you see D&G Pharmacy. So the simple way to find it, if you live in rehab, say I go to Blaze radio station. So you see the D&G Pharmacy there. Get all of your pharmaceutical materials, your baby foods, and other stuff. So be a sponsor. You can call me on 0885777 if you want to serve as sponsor to this program. We will always run your jingles from the start to the end of the show. As we go ahead, we'll be taking break in the middle to play your jingles, because you are our customer. We have to, your satisfaction remains our major priority. So good morning and welcome again to the program. We now have Mr. Yene on. Let's say good morning, Chief.
Good morning, Achi. Good morning, my beloved people of Liberia. Also, let us say good morning, Marco. Speedy recovery.
Yeah,
Good
he
to be
just
here.
tested that he's not faring too well.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful having you this morning again on the show, as we have committed ourselves always to be here. This morning, there is something interesting we will be looking at, folks. If you just tune in, just increase your radio volume. Uh, Mr. Yene at Noka, you are well at Noka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
National Orchid
Noka. Yeah, the National Oil Company.
of
And
Liberia.
the thing, yeah, the thing about it is that Liberia is a wonderful country. Liberia as a country has nearly all of the resources that can make country develop. Nearly all of the resources that could, you know, even compensate citizens in this country, because other countries that you see developing today, the Ivory Coast, because I always like our neighboring country, the Ivory Coast, the Ghana and other places. The Africa, then cocoa. These are common things they have as resources. But Liberia is blessed. You find rubber, find timber, find the iron ore, the gold, the diamond, to the extent you have the ore. So Noka CEO that was appointed by President Joseph Yoman Boaka, folks listening to us, is former representative of District Number 4. It's right next to District Number 6 here. So if you are there around the Soul Clinic bill and other things, we are talking about your former representative, Rostoni Swakoko Dennis. Rostoni was appointed by President Boaka to take over Nuka. And there is a corruption scandal that is being linked to Rostolin. Uh, Rostolin has, according to information, allegedly used 75,000 that was supposed to be used to buy cars for the company. Use that to just purchase car, uh, two pieces, one name and one in her private company name. This is not fair. So we're gonna dive into that. I will set the premise, and Mr. Yene will come in before we solicit your views. We will get her response. She took her official Facebook page and responded to that, but I think it's not enough. The Facebook page will not be enough in responding to these issues. This was the same thing that Amin Moda was suspended for, and he left under the suspension and resigned. This was the exact thing. Uh, Amin Moda, when he collected the money from the LRA, from the Nicotech contract and other things, supposed to have purchased vehicles for the usage of the commerce ministry. But instead, the then minister used that money, purchased a vehicle, an SUV worth $100,000 for themselves, just for a single use. And upon his resignation, the government of Liberia took the vehicle, sent it to GSA, and they said going to be used for guests. So, an international community visited. They are coming for. For example, you have the Sona that was here. Other partners coming. You use that for the most valuable guest to use, because that vehicle, 100,000 cars, is way too much. Before I go to Rostock, the problem we have in this country is that Liberians still find it difficult to find leaders that have minds for this nation. You don't have good rule, but you're driving $100,000 car. Just in recent times, and young Kanga on the SUV worth close to I don't know how many thousand. But you buy 100,000 car in it, and the road you should drive the car on is not even paved. So you only drive the car from your house to come on the main quota from there carry back to your house. Roads are not paved. Rosto Swakoko Dennis, who is the CEO for Nuka, served as representative for district number 4 right here. Why was she booted out? I want to believe it's because the people did not get what they're supposed to get from her as a lawmaker. They're not saying go pull for everybody table. No. We are not saying let me just send this in the chat room so you maybe you want to read it, Mr. Yene. What I want to read. Let me just send it. So perhaps you'll be reading as well. Okay. So I just sent her a respond to that. So she served as representative. Why was she booted out? In my mind, like I said earlier, I want to believe because she did not do the well thing for the Liberian people. So she was booted out. You understand?
Mm.
So if you have done the right thing for the Liberian people, for the people you represent, oh God, she has taken her response down. But however, that's not any issue. Yeah. So yeah, when she posted yesterday, I said Facebook was not a reply to respond. Yeah. For press conference to validate that indeed you look, those are receipts for the vehicle. I want to send all of them into the chat room. Those are receipts for the vehicles. Rostolin Swakoko Dennis. And in November of 2024, this vehicle. So, oh God. Let me send all of these so you can, because we don't just want to say things. And the vehicle in question plate number is A6366. A6366. And oh God, I don't know. Why Liberia? Good. Good. Okay, we have getting her response. We have getting her response. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. So Rostolin, who was a representative elected by the Labren people, particularly the people of District uh, number 4 of Moserado County, that failed the Labren people, was elected. Uh, uh, was appointed by President Bwaka to serve Noka. So in this, I'm gonna read this. Let me read this. So for I am going to read this. You know, sometimes people say, "Oh, Magic Colleague can just post, he can just say things," but what he posts, sometimes it's good to do a follow up on them, because all of these things is necessary. So before becoming the CEO of the National Oil Company of Liberia, Miss Rostolin Swakoko Dennis was representative of District Number 4, Moserado County from 2018 to 2023. The voters rejected her in 2023 based on charges of corruption, underperformance, and failed promises. But President Bwaka still appointed her to such a lucrative cooperative position, a corporate position. Out of 5,000, out of 55,514 valid votes, Kennedy Rostolin Swakoko Dennis could only obtain 9,000 out of 55,000. Now, an equipment representative, 9,847, constituting 17.7% of the total valid votes. This means that 82.3% of the voters of electoral district number 4 rejected her. Why did President Bwaga even allow her to be in this government? Poor decision. Why is Bwaga keep recycling state criminals in his government when he promised to track down on impunity, including corruption? So Rostolin, after being rejected, and this is one problem people always have with this government. You came on the mad track of fighting corruption. You came, you say, "Oh, look, other people stole, so you came to fight." That's why when you came, you introduced the assets recovery. So people who stole government property that for themselves, so that you can bring them. But then you still let them go away with impunity. Now, Noka Honorable Salif took a very different trend for which it was not in the interest of the Labren people. Today, somebody who the district should represent could not vote. As a seated lawmaker could not vote because she has failed the people according to them. You elected. So the issue is, this is Rostolin new car. The car is called MG 2024 RX8 Chevrolet Sweeter SUV, with the approval of the CEO Rostolin Dennis. US 75,000 was disbursed from the Noka SRB bank account in November 2024 to buy a single car for the CEO. The car full bank details. So the bank detail is SR Bank Limited Liberia, and the account number is name is National Oil Company of Liberia, Noka. The bank account number is 00111 205 393 001. The reason we're reading this up, Mr. Yene, is what we want people listening to say, oh, man, why you're saying Ananchu or Nanoka Ben Nomoya or this, so that you can
Yeah.
also validate or make a disclaimer on what we are saying, so that you can make a disclaimer. And the currency is US dollar. The bank balance, the bank balance is 1,372,950 dollars. That's the bank balance. The records at Noka shows that only one car was bought for 75,000. The same case of Army Moda, only one car was purchased for 75,000. Only one car was purchased for 75,000. So, according to Martin Colley, his investigation that we ourselves start to follow, investigation further that the MG 2024 RX-8 Chevrolet Seater SUV is not sold for 75,000 as claimed. Yes, it is sold for 46,000 at a duty paid price with a discount of US $43.
As a kickback.
Yeah. So at discount, so we put it the women put it as a discount. So or in a simple way, we say a live press. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the $3 subtraction at the Cassius Motors in Liberia, Miss Dennis bought this car for the 5,000 from Cassius Motor and requested 30K in kickback. So you see, instead of her, so she, according to the information, it's only 5,000 according to her, that it was used for the vehicle. But on the contrary, instead of using this only 5,000 for the vehicle, she went back and took 30,000. Say, oh look, saying the vehicle is 45, you'll give my banner 30. You understand?
Mm.
That's the situation. So requesting the banner 30,000 in kickback. The plate number is A6366. A6366. So that means the car is not registered in government name because government does not use this plate. Government does not use the A plate. Government will either have the state owned or it will have certain government description either with the GSA and other
Yeah.
stuff. So this car was registered.
Or HON honorable.
Yeah. What are the lawmaker using? For example, you see honorable, or you see REP, or you see Senate. Just that way. So 30K. So the plate number is A66 86366. So the cashers could not refund the 30K. So the company she bought the car from could not give her the 30,000 as requested. So because it could have tax implication, people know now you already the money, the tax being everything going on that here. So when they give it back, the 30K will not be as it's supposed to be. So because of tax implication on them, so the CEO Rostolin Swakoko Dennis took another car worth 30,000. So two cars on the 70,000 for herself. And register it as a private vehicle under her private sanitary company called Tina Group of Companies. Wow. Called the Tina Group of Company. So to have even disbursed US on a 5K for a single car is a crime. Yeah, and that one part we know. So what happened was instead of the car being used, the 75,000 being used to buy one car for no car as she initially wanted, like she initially planned for. She so yeah, so the Tina Rostoning on her verified page posted the Tina. She said Tina is your Liberian own business, high quality or hygiene and sanitary products. So Tina produced tissue, the sanitary part, and other things. So if you see the Tina tissue. So Rostoning posted this on January 20. So to tell you that she owns the Tina. So she put in for 75,000 years. Buy a vehicle. Since you decide to buy two vehicles with the 75,000, let it be registered in government's name.
Yeah, or other in the company name, no car
In the
name.
company name, no car, and not individual. So Mr. Yene, this is the issue before I go any further. So this is the issue.
So can
Before
we
we go any further.
can we get her response? Were you able to get her response?
Yes, yes,
What
yes.
she
Before
said?
we go further, this is a response. This is Rostolin's response.
Yeah, what did she say?
Yeah. This I'm gonna read her response before I bring the financial transaction records. The C like her response Rostolin Swakoko Dennis. She took I don't know why she took this post down from her Facebook page because if you check what she wrote here is not on her Facebook, but somebody screen, people is too smart, so you post, they can screenshot it.
Yeah, yeah.
and and this is her verified page, Honorable Rostolin Swakoko Dennis. How do you know that the Facebook page is verified? It's being checkmarked blue by Facebook. You paid for verification. And this is how Facebook work. When you paid for your page to be verified or your account to be verified,
Mm,
you do not change the name. You don't have the right to change the name
yeah,
without, because you update with your national ID card and other personal details on Facebook. So you cannot change the name.
yeah,
Sometimes profile picture, but I don't think the Reddit allow you change. Facebook don't really allow you change profile picture because they want you to get fake identity.
yeah.
So these things, there are restriction on them. So this is her verified Facebook page. And she responded, the
Mm,
CEO of Noka, the CEO of Noka car is not 75K.
mm,
Yes, she's right because the car is not 75K now. She used 45 to buy it and
yeah,
30 to buy another one.
yeah.
So she right in that point. The CEO is aware that the position is of trust and carries sensitive information. Therefore, a CEO will not ride in one car with her driver, security, and other staffers. The CEO, the CEO has a utility vehicle for errand. Yes, the CEO will use it on weekends and holidays and use her official vehicle for official matters. The CEO encouraged young Liberians to learn to work together and not everyone will be CEO at the same time. The CEO states strongly she doesn't sign check alone, but rather with a vice president of financial and check signed as through security scrutiny. The CEO will not cato to Papa. So her response here does not, debunk anything. First of all, she acknowledged that CEO is not driving 75,000 car, which is true. The car is uh the the car is 45,000 when because there are two cars. So you heard she had one official vehicle and one car for errand.
Yeah.
So yeah, so one car for errand. Now she is again saying that so because she have other utility things to be done, she has security, other people she need one official vehicle as she use from Monday to Friday and on maybe weekend or other errands. She can use her. So, for example, if she go into nightclub and she have to use her other car so that people will not identify the official vehicle. If she go into other places, maybe she go into church because now on the nightclub she can go to. For example, if she go into church, she will use her car so that other people can then recognize it. So, why did she purchase 2 cars? It was because of the refusal of the company to refund the 30K, so she needed to take another car as being claimed by this information we provided to tell you that everything is serious. So, Mr. Yene,
Yeah.
yeah, come in.
You see, Bwaka government, we look at it from the beginning, we told it like doing people. We said the old man needs to rest. The old man, one thing on Bwaga, sometimes he speaks the truth. He said
Mm.
he's old, he called his age, and he said he's not even able to be in leadership for 2 terms. That alone, it should tell people that the old man cannot make it. Now, what are the changes? The old man was unkind enough to have told the Liberian people, to have lied to the Liberian people that he did not know anything about what Ellen was doing. He was old car, he was a racing car parking, a racing car park. So whatever went on, whether corruption was vampire, corruption was probably friend number one, he
he,
said
he, he doesn't care.
he did not know about it. He was innocent. But just within the period of 1.5 years that have gone in his administration, see what's going on. See what's going on. People that he depends on. Are these the expertise I mean, there are master's degree holder in Liberia like Honorable or Dennis who are jobless. There are other people who able to go. The saying no car here was broken down. It was looted by the same Unity Party, Rabbi Salif. And her mother came and said, there's no question about it. Yes, it's true. Her son is the one who stole all the resources, who looted Noka. I mean, Liberian people should go after her, not her son. She so dearly loved her son. These are some of the disappointment we bother with former President Weah Wunchi did not investigate these issues. But that alone implies that he wanted to go and do his own. That's why he did not. So, Swakoko Dene had just left power. At least she still get little gravy. The woman, she running her own money. Why appoint her again? You see, district number 4 people, Monserrado County district number 4 people, they are very smart. They know what they are doing. They are not like Magibi people that will look at people that Magill them and elect them. And other corrupt officials and elect them. The people voted her out. I mean, she lost beyond that. Somebody will say beyond repair. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nearly 85% of the population voting you out, you as incumbent, that alone, it registers something. But the old man look at her and bring her on board when you got some Liberians that are jobless. Now see what she's doing. Trying to cover it up now by saying the car is not worth 75. Yes, we know. But have you bought car for the government? No.
You're one using 2 cars. You're one using 2 cars
Mhm.
that worth 75,000.
You're one using 2 cars that worth 75,000 on your private basis. The car carries private license plate, not government license plate. What you make of it? Didn't you request for a refund for you to be denied? Is it a lie? The thing is clear. What is the government of inclusion this old man talk about? Who are the strange people coming on board? There are so many people that merit that job that the honorable is doing. You see? So we are we are sitting and waiting what will come after it, because it happened yesterday in the case of Amin Muda. So
Mm-hmm.
that's, yeah. Amin was suspended.
Rotating what that she's smart. So you know what she did?
Yeah.
The 45,000 car, she registered the 45,000 car on no car. Then the 30,000, she registered it on her company. Why would you do that? Is that your company money? Is that your company? Look, go ahead.
Okay. If even she say uh the one that is under her company is for her company, then where is the balance money? Where is the, because
30,000.
she able to produce it right now? Then mean there should be a
She's
30,000.
not even, the thing is, she's not even denying it, because she's not even denying it.
Yeah.
She was admitting to it that yes, the CEO need utility car for errands. But now what she's saying, she said the CEO need utility car.
So if the CEO needs utility car for errand, then should that be the government money for you to take and buy that your
You
private
are
car?
representing, you were represented, for example.
Yeah. The people can do
So
something. I really don't know how it is, because representative, my man, I don't know whether, because normal person will not do this kind of thing that the people are doing. Under normal condition, it will not happen. Actually, I've heard anybody 6 consecutive years you work and you were getting paid not less than 15,000 United States dollars in country like Liberia. The other allowances are not there. For 6 years, them Swakoko does not have a private car.
our own private car. That's the question.
Hey
You
God,
became
yeah,
representative for
man.
6 years. You be, in fact, government gave you 45,000 2 times before your tenure ends. Government gave you 45,000 2 times before your tenure ends to buy a car. You will buy your first car, and after 3 years, you don't mind that they Facebook hacker them, be doing all kind of things on Facebook with that
Yeah, you,
comment.
you will block them, man. So,
So
go ahead.
government buy you car when you represent it, buy you two cars. One for the first 3 years, and the second one for the next 3 years for the 5,000. So you are, when you represent it, you don't buy a car. Like, your official car is not from your own pocket. You've been paid salary. Now you work to buy car. So you want to tell me after all you want to get your own personal, your private car could be your errand car. So if you
Yeah,
have your official vehicle, you don't, yes, because by law, official government owned and official vehicle should not be out by 8 o'clock.
yeah,
That's how it's supposed to be. So if you want to be having your errand car, put your official vehicle aside, use your private car. Oh yeah, your private car, and you go still be there on the road. So I could go then like your car. Anything you want to do, you won't carry in a swamp set or chunky there is for you. Nobody will hammer you. Nobody will talk about that. But why use government money to have errand car on your own, and you have official vehicle with the same government money, and you registering your errand car in your own name or your business name as though it was your money that you used to purchase the car?
yeah. That's the
So
point.
it's so this is the car information. So uh the Catos Moto on 10th Street Cinco. They are located on 10th Street Cinco. So they are located on 10th Street Cinco, right? And due unscraped. Let me see. This is the come back. So the motor, like I said earlier, the car is MG Arrow X8 with the engine number is here, is blown. I can't read that. And the car was, it's a brand new car. So it was at 300. I know it's 3,000 miles.
Wow.
It should be 300 miles. It should be 300 miles because it's a new car.
Even if it is 3,000 miles, it's still a brand new car. Even that car, if it is 25,000 miles, it's still brand. So what's about 5,000 miles or 3,000 miles? It's still a brand new car. Then once
So the actual amount here, so the tax was being paid, the tax, the everything putting together for the 6,000 on the receipt here. This is the receipt. This is the receipt, and the car color is black. The car color is black, and it was issued 2025, duty pay, and the warranty for the car is 2 years. 2 years warranty given. Now, this is the office transaction to Roasted in Swakoko Dennis from Mr. Willimon Hodu Wise, manager, corporate social responsibility. CC on a Roasted in Swakoko Dennis approved July 11, 2024. And the financial request, request for financial assistance under the CSR. I need to request the financial assistance under the CSR for the fund for Edo M Liberia owned. Oh God, this letter is cut short. Let me see this one to get okay. Who won the state American DV? So okay. So what the person trying to say is that what the analysis trying to attach this, for example, this person wrote the company to help for traveling assisting.
Yeah, DV
I think
program.
DV program. But then the Noka boss could not help that person bucking back for the 5,000 car. So that's what I'm trying to say. So now, good. This is the car registration number, Republic of Liberia. Motor vehicle registration. Morris George, one bus. 2024. So the weight of the car, the seat capacity, everything is here. So the car, license plate number, Tina 1. So you see, the 45,000 car is the one that carrying the A6366 for no car. Like the one she said, like CEO car. So the other car carried Tina 1. And Tina 1 was registered in 2025.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, Tina 1 was registered in 2025. So it was the plate renewal. So she renewed the plate and attached it to the new car. So the renewal, it remained the same owner. Renewal was in 2025. You understand?
Yeah.
So why will you do this with government money? Look, the person who took over from Roston in Swakoko Dennis, Honorable Marco Thomas. Marcus Thomas just gave a constituency report to his district. Marcus Thomas was just paving Dusty Road here in a few days. So do you think the electors will not elect him if he continues that? They will only go against him when he dissuades from what he's doing. But you serve as representative for 6 years as a female, a well-schooled and learned female that knows about legislation. You're supposed to know what should be the function of a lawmaker.
So how long has she operated this Tanti company.
The Tina company has been around for a very long time. Yes,
Is it Tina or
it has,
Tanti? T and
it has been around. So yeah,
Tanti.
it
Okay.
has been it has been around. Yeah, so yeah, the tissue that tissue been around for a very long time. That tissue company been around for a very very long time. So now you have Rostolin who serve as representative doing these things, uh, and then you could not buy a private car for your. Or in fact, the thing is that the business is running. So can't the business afford to buy a car for itself?
That what I'm trying to draft at. You
Look,
have
Blaze for example now. Blaze for example will have our branded car. So the business has its own car. So can the business afford to buy a car for itself, or even you, the CEO?
yeah, man. They think can help me because people like Rosalind there. She's a light in the darkness. She's not somebody. I mean, I really respect her to her mate. Yeah, because I like her. She's an austere pricing. Yeah, she's one of the upstairs Pisces. And I mean, she's a young lady who has more to achieve. So you've been very fortunate to have gotten that job, representative
Represent,
job in Liberia this time for
God.
6 years. 6 years. You want to tell me? I mean, is that something that you got something agreement with demon to say whatever you get, you will just go like that because that demonic money can just go like that.
Yeah, vanish in thin air.
Yeah, it's just funny because when you get it, it will say you got to spend everything this time around.
So folks, it's very very pathetic. It is very very pathetic. You understand? It's very much pathetic that you will have somebody who just came from government serving as representative. The people, in fact, the president was not. He didn't even care as to why Rostoni was not re-elected. So before you bring, in fact, it was too early. Rostoni just came from. Rostoni just came from being a lawmaker, and you didn't even care to know why the district did not elect her. You took her, you sent her to Noka. Today, she's doing these things. Amen. For cry out loud. Amen. For cry out loud, Mr. President. You came under the mantra of fighting corruption, accountability. So this is how the government will be running. So let's welcome Yangwei. Yangwei, who run away from the show for a very long time. You muted from your side.
I was in Atlanta, Georgia on a Grand Jedi convention and
And
being the constitution. Being the
talking about Grand
constitution.
Gila, talking about Grand Gila, talking about Grand
Yeah,
Gila.
I won't go there, but you still won't go there. Again.
Yeah.
And
If I can
the genus of Wologisi, they went
uh,
to Guinea and Ivory Coast and they got deployment.
uh,
So, well, there's nothing we do here, my brother. The
so
president,
so
all things that they feed there, who will go make the president shame? But I don't think they cheated, though. To be honest, I didn't think they cheated.
no,
I
they
think,
didn't cheat.
yeah. My man, we were coming, we passed to Nema. We went there, we went to the mountain. Right on top of the mountain. Uh, the first general met the guy said that's the top tax. So you can go to my boss man. So they gave her 10 men.
Mm.
Because the 10 men from Grand General, we thought we were great, 20 Gina.
Yeah.
But we were shocked to know that by the time we got on the field, we saw 100 Gina from Wologisi.
What
Where
are
you
you
got the 100 Gina from? So, but the best side won. But to be honest with you, the Lofa coach predicted that. He predicted that. He said nobody will beat us and we will carry the cup.
Wow.
Said that when I was on spoon. when they came to do their fundraising.
Why you
He
were
said,
depending on saying that?
no, the man said that. The man said that. He said, by that time they are won most of the game. They have not drew anything. He said, we will not be defeated by any team until we take the cup. So it was said glaringly on spoon. I don't know why he was depending on, but he did that. But we were
And
defeated.
mhm.
We can't say people cheated. That's been on sportsmen. We have to take our defeat, lick our wounds, and call it a day. So we
But
got beaten. We had no business missing a penalty. Yeah, go ahead, Lawrence.
so what do you make of this content meet? You were not in studio. We talk about it. Are there some
Yeah,
recommendations you think of? What really you make of it? Because yeah,
I think the counter meet has evolved over the years. Before then, they used to bring all the teams to Morovia, and everybody would be in Morovia, and that brought a lot of financial burden to most of the teams. And then why in Morovia, if you can't maintain your player, your men who got money, they can yank the player from you.
yeah.
So they changed that to playing quarters, let's say preliminary in the various region. And that idea came from Ghana and Ivory Coast. In Ivory Coast, they have the league, the region league. So there are 4 or 5 different teams. Boake, this one, all of them in the same region. Boake has a team, Yamoussoukro has a team, Koroko has a team. They play in our region, and then the winner comes to Abidjan, and they play the quarterfinals, the semifinal, and the final. The same thing in Ghana. They do the same thing. So I think Liberia learned over the years with that, but there's a need to still improve. I think there's a need to still improve. Right now, what the government of Liberia need to be doing is to start giving each team something before if you enter the quarterfinals. All the team that enter the quarterfinal, they should be able to give them some amount of money. Oh,
Yeah, so I think they usually just do that at the beginning of the tournament from the preliminary stage where they give out a little cash to each team, counties.
yeah, that little cash is too small. I think they should change it from preliminary to quarterfinals. When somebody doing the quarterfinals and they come into Morovia, that's a lot of financial burden. So if we have 6 teams coming to the quarterfinal, then those 6 teams, we can put 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 aside for each of them. That's 60,000. Do you think Liberia government not get 60,000 to give to the teams? They got more than that. People buying vehicle with 75,000, 80,000. Eh? One company like the National Port Authority or the LPRC or the Maritime Affairs, they can say, well, look, this year, the 10,000, the 60,000 that go to the team, we will be responsible. And they give it to the team, each of the team. And that becomes a contribution to the team. In Ivory Coast, they have what we call the media fund. It's in the legislature, it's a law. So all media institutions in Ivory Coast are supposed to receive certain amount of money every year for they call it media support fund. Now, if you can take that fund and still criticize the government, they don't care. They're not going to take it from you. Next year, they're not going to say you're not getting it because you criticized all last year. It's a law. Whether they criticize you or not, they put it, the media institution gets that money. In Liberia, we refuse to do that because we think the government is going to control us if we do that. So what make us different from Ivorian? So once the law is enacted and say every year this amount of media institution will get 4,000, or 5,000 every year for media support. The government get the money to you. If you misuse it, they audit you, and then you forfeit that money. But again, in Liberia, that's a lot of problems. So for me, yes, Lawrence, I think there should be a lot of changes to the game. We are still learning the learning curve, and I think we should appreciate what we have already, but we still need to improve on it. And I'm not
So
feeling well, guys. So My voice is not good. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit
Yeah,
down with cold. Yeah.
sorry for that. That's why Michael is not here as well. He's not faring well too.
Right, right.
So you met us discussing this about Noka. So there is a corruption, Noka is a boss is being caught in a corruption spider web or corruption web.
Yes,
So,
yes.
but then her argument to defend that is not too substantive. She's
Mm.
she was being it's being alleged that she took 75,000 from Noka's account
Hmm.
to purchase a vehicle, and that vehicle was purchased for 45,000. And she initially requested the 30,000 as a kickback from the company because she paid the money to the company. So because of tax formality and other
Oh,
things, yeah, so she could not the company could not give the 30,000, but rather give that in another car. So she used 75,000 to buy two cars, one registered in the company's name, no car, and one is being registered in her personal tertiary company name that she runs. Yeah. So her argument now is that the CEO of Noka does not have to use an official vehicle for errand and other things, so she need utility car. So the CEO is not driving one car that is worth 75,000, but rather she has two cars that one is being used for utility purpose and other errand. So now the question for me I've been asking is that first of all, why register the car in your company name?
okay. So
That's the question.
let me ask a question like this for those who are listening. Actually, I sent you. I said go and negotiate for one transmitter, 3,500 transmitter, and you negotiated for the transmitter, and you told me that the transmitter is supposed to be maybe it's 5,000. But then you went to the company, and the company said, "Look, we'll give you two transmitter for that one money.
Yeah.
Is the transmitter for you or for the station?" That's the question that many people need to ask themselves. Kickback is illegal in Liberia.
Yeah.
Taking kickback is illegal in under the penal code. The law says if you do your job, you do not expect someone to give you money for the job you did. If the government sent you to get a vehicle and you were able to negotiate two vehicles, the two vehicles for the company, for the government, it's not for you. It's not for you. They're not something where you say that your own money, where you go negotiate and be lucky to get you two things. It's not my own money, it's not Aji's own money. Aji going to negotiate for a transmitter to be a radio station, and you're able to get two transmitter for one money.
Oh yeah, it's a boost for me.
Oh, it's a boost for you. But if somebody send Aji and say, go get my transmitter, then you negotiate the gate two transmitter for the same money. The best you can do is to say, oh, we're lucky. I negotiated, they give me two transmitter for this money. They left with management to say, okay, you know what, Aji said like that, and you try to build a radio station, then tell the other one time and go and do it. Or we'll give you something for what you did. But no, you can't do that. And then you put it in your own company name. Who authorized you to put in your company name? Who say you put in your company name? The money that came is a government money. They gave you additional vehicle for the same government money. You take that vehicle and put it in your name. But my understanding about this lady is that she been accused of corruption a lot.
From the
And
days
yeah,
she was representative.
and I'm told that because she was accused of being corrupt, she lost her election.
A re-election. Yeah.
Yeah, she lost her re-election. So Black Guy has some reasons to appoint her. Well, of course, you got reason to appoint everybody.
Mhm.
So you appoint her without looking at without properly vetting these people. Actually, you think President Black Guy vetting these people?
That was the same thing I was just saying. Because first of all, you and the woman came from the very same election. She was contesting for her re-election while you contesting for the presidency.
Right.
So these questions supposed to come to your mind. Why did she lost
Mhm.
the election in her district. As an Cuban, out of 55,000 votes, a Cuban lawmaker getting 9,000 votes. It's a
Right.
wild disparity.
And the same thing that happened to her is going to happen to, I don't know, Thomas Marcos.
Michael Thomas.
Michael
The man
Thomas.
get,
It's going to happen to
yeah, the
him.
man get,
I saw
the
somewhere, I
man
don't know
get
whether
this
in the chat or somewhere, where he went to call a community meeting and only chairs are there. They are punishing him because he joined the majority black. And that's what's going to happen to most of them, those who join the majority black. Actually, what did I tell you about this war? I told you
yeah.
the battle.
Kofa was going to win.
Has
Kofa
won
going
the
to win.
battle. They will win the fight because the executive behind them. But
Yeah.
Kofa will win the battle. The battle is beginning to fight. For him to go call community meeting, or I think they say Painesville Legislative Caucus, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
so he went there to give his legislative report, the
Yes.
legislative report for for his first quarter.
Yeah. Then you call people, they're supposed to kind of at least to listen to you. But so why they're not interested in listening to you? They don't care what kind of improvement you made, what kind of success you had. They no longer care. They only care that you join the majority black to remove a sitting speaker. All those who are on that majority black, their neck is on the chopping board. Their neck is on the chopping board. They will be booted out one by one. Maybe not all of them, but most of them will be booted out. In fact, Rachel Kuhn might not survive the next election. Rachel Kuhn might not be elected next election. Because Rachel Kuhn's action has brought complete division in our government system. It has brought decadence. It brought disrepute, embarrassment to our governance system. He might not make it. So there's one more. You go to read for re-election. The person know they want to corrupt. We're not going to take her anymore. They voted against her. Then Bwaka say, okay, you say she corrupt, I want her. They send her to Noka, where the money they're running the water. So basically, Bwaka sent her there. Look, I don't want to accuse Bwaka, but this is what presidents do. They got all their lucrative area.
Yeah.
And that's why Councillor Gonglo kicked against. One of the time we were in our meeting and say what is happening in Joshua government is there are people who Joshua sent to certain government ministries and certain agencies and parastatals. These people they bring their quota to the president. So they keep, I like Archie left my business. I take Archie as him, you the business manager. You be the business manager, all the money that come in, you make sure if you get $1,000, bring my $400. I don't care what you do with it, that's $600. Bring my $400. Then the $600 remain. I actually say, oh, but I get the president $600. I get the CEO $600. I mean $400. The $600 myself taking $200. So out of $1,000 that's supposed to help the station, how many gone? $600 gone. We have $400 to work with. So governments, the people that Bwaka, they put people in strategic places. Every month, you make sure you bring their quota to their house. That way, they need not have to be in corruption. You think president will go do corruption thing? You will not see president in corruption. I get somebody bring 200,000. I tell you 200,000. I went to the president, Mr. President. The Lebanese merchant who owe us paid the 200,000 yesterday. Here is the money. He said, okay, so Mr. Minister, what are you going to do? Or Mr. Director, what are you going to do? Well, Mr. President, tell me what to do. Say, okay, give me 20% of that amount or give me 30% of that amount. The other one, you're going to put in the account and work with it. 30% of 200,000. We can't where go to the president. No paper, no video, no audio. In fact, before you enter the president's place, they're taking all your food from you. Unless you get video in your rear eyeball. Maybe you send Marco there, Marco get video in your two eyeball.
You already taking 60,000. You already taking 60,000 from the 200,000. So already
the president care what you do with the other money. Now I'm going now with the balance. The 140,000 I'm carrying now. I get myself to the 40,000. The 100,000 I put in government coffers. Once I put it there, the minister look and say, hey, the LPRC say 100,000 a year. Okay, for operation, you say 10,000 here.
Mhm.
My man, I will develop actually. Lawrence, how the country will survive when people are doing like this? You think Braga don't know that the woman was corrupt?
This is the exact thing that is happening in the country.
Yes.
So why would he not know? First of
See,
all, you should have
I think it's for the same. It is for the same operation. The president got to remove Alonso Stalu and pay him off because
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
some people who would be coming to make report to him. I think so because there
Look,
was
Alonso Talu. Alonso, I don't blame Alonso. I blame Alonso. I blame the government.
yeah, that's the problem.
If I come to the radio station, I accuse or I tell Lawrence, I say, go audit Archie. Lawrence audit Archie, and Lawrence reported to me that Archie took $200 and used it on his own. And because of that, I suspended Archie. And Archie go and sues and say, you now have the right to suspend me. And the case is in the court. I can't write back to Archie and say, my man, I beg you, even though I said you stole $200, but let me give you $10,000 so you can move your case from the court. Well, who doesn't want money?
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure we'll take a beat. And let me just tell you something. I keep telling people there are certain lawyers that represent people. The government can be trimming when they go into court with the people. A lawyer that turns to the Tiawan Gonglo, he appears in a court alone, scare the crap out of them. He will tell the people, he said, that's my client. You violated the law and you cannot succeed with going to the full bench of the Supreme Court. Then the justice minister, no. He tell the president, say, we're not got no case here. That Gonglo carry that case over there. We lose. Let's settle the man.
Internet.
Let's settle the man. That's the problem. So if you get good lawyer, the good lawyer plead for you. If you accuse the man of corruption, you should prosecute him. You cannot be begging a man to take a case on the court and give him $374, $239.24. You cannot. You
Yeah,
will
but
prosecute him.
CEO, I got problem with the senators for confirming the newly appointed central bank governor. I think they were to have denied him because Aloysius Stu has done no
Elisha
wrong.
Talu.
Aloysius Stalu has done no wrong. He deserves his job, and it's a tenure position. His tenure has not ended. Why
Yes,
would
they got 2 more years.
the Senate, the House of Senate, look at that newly appointed governor and confirm him when they still got competent and capable, available over there to do the job?
Actually, let's say Lawrence,
Yeah.
Alecho was not interested in taking that job back. Because going back to that job, they can set you up.
But that's what I said yesterday. It's possible
So
they will set you up.
He's not interested in going back to that job. What you were interested in now, he got 2 more years. Let the government pay him 24 months of his money.
Anyway,
So he took that money to go, get his lawyers on the money, pay the lawyer fees, take his money and go find another job to do or wait for another government. It is the government that blundered.
yeah.
You can accuse people of stealing. You say you conducted an audit and the audit showed that the man stole. Then you begging the man with money. You stole money, you stole 10,000 from us, but you begging the man with 40,000. What sense does that make? You accuse the man of stealing 10,000, but the man sue you. Then he say, "My man, I beg you. My man, take your case from the court. We'll give you 40,000, even though you say you stole 10,000, but we'll let it go. We'll give you 40,000 so you can go quietly." And the reason why they're doing that, the reason why they rush with it is because Waka wanted to put a cussing there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole idea. Why wanted to put a caution there because the U.S. and the international community, including UNAU, World Bank, IMF, and other African Development Bank, they don't want somebody acting.
Yeah.
They want a governor who is a confirmed, not person who does not have a statutory empowerment to be there. Because when you're acting, you don't have the power to do anything there. Any decision you take is illegal. So the international community doesn't want that. And they made a clear to Boakai. Behind closed door, we may not have been there. Say, we got to, you either do everything to confirm this man, or you pull your Elisha back. Because we cannot have a situation where the man who does not have a constitutional power to take decisions.
And you have the legal person being suspended.
Yes. So Boakai now has a choice to make. And the choice is, do I stick my cousin there, Samoa? Do I stick in there? Do I make sure that he get confirmed? Or do I put a Elisha by and wait 2 years? The 2-year part of pin. You know, you
can do it.
To say Elisha must be there for 2 years, that pin in his stomach.
Yeah.
Can't stand that one there. So it's a non-issue. So the only issue is they submitted the man's name to the Senate. When they submitted the man's name to the Senate, then they call Elisha, they call Councilor Gonglo, and say, please talk to your client. We don't want to go forward with the case. We'll settle him.
So,
the original amount, I'm not sure, but what I heard, and I did not talk to Gonglo for it, what I heard, they wanted to give him 200,000, 250,000. Gonglo said, no. First of all, you disgrace this man. The man got agony, pain, disgrace. You made the man, everybody think the man's a role. That's why we went to the court. That you don't have the right to do what you did. So no way. We calculate the man pay by the real pay, by gross, and then we take out the taxes and y'all give him the net. And y'all will pay the attorney fee. Y'all will pay his lawyer fees.
Mm-hmm.
So the lawyer fee is not mentioned over there though. The lawyer fee not mentioned.
Well, in the only the net salary.
Only the net that they gave to the lawyers. They want to get us a company and say, we beg you, please. We beg you, please, to the case.
So, folks,
One guy government is troubling.
If you're just tuning in, this is Blaze Radio 90.7. The program is Wake Up Court. But let's take this break from our sponsor quickly and be right back. So the D&G Pharmacy is now partnership with Blaze. So let's take this break.
Finally.
As I lay me down.
Hello, dear. Are you looking for a place where you can get the best life-saving drugs from Europe, India, the UK, and other parts of the world? Then I recommend the D&G Pharmacy. At the D&G Pharmacy, we have the following: malaria medicine, typhoid medicine of all kinds, syrup of all types, gas and pain tablets of different kinds, sanitary pad, various types of mosquito spray, baby food and bottles of various kinds, different types of face cream, body and mouthwash, baby milk of all kinds, all types of toothpaste and bathing soap. But that's not all. We also have medicine for sicknesses like infection, high blood pressure, heart, sugar, and more. We do delivery and have trained and qualified medical staff to serve you. Yes, it's the D&G Pharmacy with the best life-saving drugs from Europe, India, and other parts of the world. We are located in Duazon at the 10 in Rehab at the Old Bus 10 Point and in Mambakwe. For more information and inquiry about the pharmacy, you can contact the following cell numbers: 0880-583-741 and 0776-583-741. It's the D&G Pharmacy with the best life-saving drugs in town.
So indeed, look up to the D&G Pharmacy. We are located, like we said, in Mambakle, in Doazon, and Rehab, the Bus 10 Point. So if you want to get the common location at Rehab, just say I'm going to Blaze Radio Station, and right downstairs of Blaze is the pharmacy. Get all of the drugs you need, so you can be a sponsor. be a sponsor to this program, just as D&G and the Blaze Management are doing. So they are the two sponsors we have for now that making us to be on air and everything. So you can be your sponsor. We will always play your jingles as we go. So we have played this 3 times now. So we will always do that as we go on and on. So do that and be a partner to Blaze. So welcome back. Let's hear from you guys before we open the phone lines.
I think this is really cute. I think what we're gonna do now is you send me that audio, and then we all can go and get video, short video, and bring it. Make sure the names of the premises where they are captured, and send it. We're gonna facilitate that process so we can put it on video. This is a beautiful, beautiful commercial. I like that. Finally, D&G is being advertised. Yeah, actually did it. So to be able to go to our line, the corruption issue in this government, I didn't expect it to be at this level. I knew corruption is very difficult to fight. We all should not be naive and say, why just the bagay doing it easy? No, it's not easy. Corruption is endemic in our society. Even in the free put, don't put them that can two people close or two people bad. They are all corrupt. They will, instead of them charging you the $100, they will crook you and charge you 150.
Charge you 150. The $150.
Yeah, my man, the corruption, even the people at the lower level, they are all corrupt. Actually, one thing I have in my life, I don't know if I will succeed in doing it, but I'm trying, is not to do things that I criticize people of. Not to do things that criticize the people.
It makes no impact. It makes no sense that you criticize somebody and you're doing the same thing you're criticizing the person for. What sense does that make?
So this is what made Darrell DeLong they like to go off this time.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
This man.
Yeah, no, I don't lie now. I cannot lie on the line. You know, becoming I go like that.
Cannot get even shine.
Cannot get even shine. But
why they can put it in real or then they put it. They put
the jack-o'-lantern. So it's like what? It's just that our common say. They say the pastor says, "Do what I say."
But don't do what I do. My man, what part of the Bible you saw that one? Yeah, man. Yeah, the rest of
I want people can say that. Like what I say, like what a common being said in Liberia, like do what I do, I'll say, do what I say, but don't do what I do.
I do all my free time. I drive Uber. I think you know what Uber is, right? Okay, Uber is a taxi system that you operate by your phone app. And then, so every Friday night, every Saturday night, Sunday night, let it go out there. People go in the club. And then when they are drunk, they can't drive. So I made it my duty that I should be able to help some people to go home. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 10 until Sunday when you call me, I say I'm in the street. So that's what can happen. I'm going to look for my Lake Leclerc. So now, our guy put in for me, and that money was supposed to be $7 to drop into his place. And a little distance, but not too long. And when I arrived there, he was not at the scene. He had gone to another place. So normally, as a Uber driver, you can just decide and cancel the man and take another person. So the guy walked to me and said, my man, your contact is not here. So let me give you $20 for $7 being now. Let me give you $20. You take me and my man there. Just right behind, about 2 blocks away. I told him, I said, this man asked to come, and I came for him. Let me make sure that he's not available,
and
then I will take you. And so the guy myself communicating, and he walked. It was cool. It's cool. So he was streaming, walking. Just imagine if I'm going to leave him. The man was shivering in the cold, looking for me. Then I canceled and difficult at that time to get vehicle and take $20 because what $20 do to me actually? If I take $20, what it will do to me? But if you corrupt, you corrupt. I will take that $20 and for $700.
Let me leave that man. Yeah, man. I get $20.
It's so Dara DeLong then, President Boakai then, who came on the guise of being a reformist, clean people, rescuers, anti-corruption campaigner, crusaders.
Yeah.
They should be able to fulfill the will of the people. Look, when we have a president at the top of the government who hates corruption, who actually hate corruption, and only Gonglo can do that thing. I can tell anybody in Morovia that only Tiawan Gonglo can do that thing. Look, I'll tell you one time, Tiawan Gonglo went to my house. Actually, you know my house. We went there, I went to show the man, we went upstairs, we came down, I showed the man around, everything, I carried the man to the Palava Hall, everything. You know when you're leaving, when he came outside going in a car, he came back. He said, my man, we are in this thing to win. And if we have won and you were appointed, and after 1 or 2 months, I see you build something like this, you will have been prosecuted. I said, oh, Chancellor, we there, you're talking about prosecuting me. That's the man I'm talking about. He doesn't care. Whether you are a friend, you are not a friend. The man says, if you do wrong, I will prosecute you. Lifestyle order, he said, if you're dressing more than the money you will get, we prosecute you. We ask where you get that money from, extra money from.
Where you getting money from?
Where you
Yes.
getting extra money from? Well, some people have not decided to take Councillor Gonglo, but we'll keep fighting and see what it looks like. So before I leave, before I let you do your calls, I like to say this. There's a guy who wrote nonsense about Jeremiah Kuhn.
Oh,
He was
wow.
on Spoon today. I was so pissed. This man is accusing Jeremiah Kuhn of ethnic cleansing. For what? You hate the man so much that you must lie on him to destroy his name, his legacy, his everything that he stands for, his family. Where Jeremiah Kuhn ever go to ethnic cleanse? Which ethnic group he was cleansing? Then he also called Kofi Wood's name. Kofi Woods advised the president that the president should not talk inside. The ethnic cleansing is correct. The justice minister justified it to the president. And you're talking about death that took place, mysterious deaths. Yeah, mysterious deaths have been taking place. People beat motorbike people, they beat people, they kill them. But you can't get no hey, no tay. He named all of those things. But you can't say the poor ethnic cleansing. I tried getting on today, but I was driving. I couldn't get on. I just thought that people, when they're saying things, they have to be careful with other people's repetition. The fact that you don't like Jeremiah Kuhn, you can't destroy the man's name just by putting lies together and talking about the man is involved in ethnic cleansing. Jeremiah Kuhn is not involved in ethnic cleansing. Jeremiah Kuhn is a decent man. He's a family man. And whatever he had done that somebody know about, they have to bring proof of it and not just go on the media and just destroy somebody's name just because you feel that you got a chance to do so. I just wanted to say that before you go to your course.
So, Mr. Lauren, just say something quick before you want to say something quick before we go to the course. You are muted. You are muted.
Sorry, yeah, I'm having some technical problems that were just coming, going. Yeah, let's just hear from the callers. Let's just hear
Okay, so folks, this is what we're saying. Roasted in Swakoko Dennis has been caught in the corruption web. Put in for 75,000 to purchase car and use 45,000 to purchase her official vehicle for no car and requested 30,000 kickback. But unfortunately, the kickback could not be available, and she used that to get another car that is registered in her company name. Rostolin, who was rejected by the people of District Number 4. So this is what we are saying. They want, I know we're not let government again, but every day for me, I will not let government because the government continue to do things that would not be in the interest of the Liberian people. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
Yeah, my name is A. Chandra G. I'm calling from Rototown.
Welcome, Welcome, Chief.
You see, when you really look at the behavior of President Boakai, I will speak here. I'm of Nigeria, from Nigeria,
Okay.
next to Tuzo. Waka is introducing those administration back to we the Liberian. No daughter, the Minister of Finance, having Carl John from Thomas Hensley, National Bank Governor from Swedru. That the same strategy the woman is bringing back.
Okay.
Waka government is not here to help us. Here, his administration will throw Liberia back to where it came in the 80s. We are praying now for the economy to be advanced after 14 years of civil war, killing one another. Waka, if we are not careful, my brother, I'm telling you the money, I'm going to watch out. The administration will carry us to where we come. I'm not praying for that. But that Waka is in here. Waka had nothing to lose in the country. You want to plunge the economy back to another war. So we should be careful. Let Nigerians take note of this. All the things that are happening is fair. Waka and Group. Minister of Finance, Lofa County. Central Bank, Lofa. That the same strategy they use in the 80s. So I'm saying it this morning, let Liberians go watch out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
0777 907 907 0777 907 907 0887 111 107 0887 111 107 are the numbers to put you through. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please load the radio. Please load the radio. Morning. Go ahead.
You getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, I'm Shakatua from Graceland.
From where?
Graceland.
Graceland. Go ahead.
Yeah. These people, the brain people, I don't really know why they can't pray for good things. Always get to pray for bad. I wouldn't want a president who come in the country to be good. So I can just be some now and listen to the radio and hear people.
Oh God, he went off. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you come from?
Me is Jefferson. That's why I'm calling you from District 1 Grand Bassa County to be precise. East Township.
District number 1 Grand Bassa County. Go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for the show this morning. In the first place, I will urge all Liberians to pray for the betterment of this country. Don't pray for bad things. No, my dear brother, the country, when the government came to power, the government has gone 1 year. This president took his own time to use 1 year to go after things out of the country. And let us pray that this second year, all of the things that the president went after, everything come and be real. Yo, let me tell you, again, show any Liberian, the regime of the President Joseph Yuma Buaika, the regime of the president, things will be fine.
Okay.
Things will be okay. Thank you for the show this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Aji.
Morning. What is your name and where you come from?
My name is Ruben Chiyaka. I'm calling from South Solano County.
Go ahead.
Actually, I called this morning. And I'm going to go to the Queen this morning, right? I'm a future in Pekara. I always call you. But I want to talk to your CEO. Can I?
Go ahead. Just say what you want to say.
Okay. Actually, I'm a future in person. We come, we learn as disabled people, but they didn't care for us. So for me, my appeal to the CEO and to the Grey family this morning, from the Lagos, the teacher courage, I'm getting my BSc, but I'm praising with the CEO, Jeroen, I can listen to him on Stone FM all the time. I'm appealing to him this morning. I have 340 years to pay, and my corrections will be on the 22nd of this month. I have not even getting $5. I have written government official, senator. Nobody want to come to my aid because I'm a disabled person.
Okay.
So I'm appealing to the CEO to please help me.
You say, what is your name?
My name is Louis Chinyaka.
Okay, so we'll talk about that after the show. Thank you.
So I can give my number.
Your number is here. No, number you call it on. So?
Yes, I call my Clement. Okay. Nobody have been running around.
All right.
Please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Samuel Law. I'm calling from Dwazon.
Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to contribute for the patient concerning the training position.
Mm-hmm.
It is the same thing that happened to we the security. Our stand or document for 25 years in the executive protection service.
Mm-hmm.
Up to now, we haven't getting our benefits. Every now and then, they are just lying to us. So we don't know what to do. Because there is the same government today or tomorrow, anything happens, they will say, oh, they will demonstrate. We have been doing it for peaceful means. Up to now, we can get no respect concerning our benefits. We just terminated our contract with all any kinds of crime that we committed against the state up to now. So I want for you people to please flag off some of those information concerning the executive protection service that I put down.
Okay. Thank you. 07779079070 07779079070. Good morning.
Good morning, G.
Morning, Bayoga.
Yes, sir. How you do, G?
I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear my talking in the morning because that what happened to us, we get in there and we there. You see, now I got messages like go, then also go then my common represented in this full. Because our first time coming in represented 2017 with a simple campaign. For as soon as you get in power, you think about all. The new government can, you just say no, the poor will see what you're doing. And that's some oil, and the thing the poor doing. Let me tell you, Chi, some of will get mad. You see, some will get mad, but thank God, Labua, is our country, and with the Labuan, thank God for all God, and who our heart. Because our bonds in the 80, and our small when working here, see for 90 all the time. If you get common motor water, some are always suffering here. Then the poor issue money like, you see when our postulator get you, I think people be tired of here.
Okay.
And tell you, people be tired of what because it help you all. I don't just be eating money to someone who's not getting benefit. Yes, few and the poor join la people here. So a small weekend I get it now. They will say, oh yeah. Yeah, water come in that because so taking them
no, we pray, I don't go, you pray, I don't think that way.
No, but frustration.
Okay.
They're training that boy in the year 2000, 2001. Like, see, frustration carrying someone there. You see that they're walking all the street. Then we are born, we see the war, and we try to leave everything. Then they still bring it back to the war. So we're taking them. They will continue to say we're holding them full. Because some of frustration claim, it will be bad. We'll just down.
We pray, not claim. Yeah. Thank you. We pray your frustration not claim by you guys 077907907 887111107. We understand the pains. We understand the frustration because somebody was representative. They feel the people that elected them coming back, putting them in government job and doing the same thing. It's frustrating. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
15 Gate.
15 Gate. Please, Oliver, go ahead.
Yeah, it's about corruption. About this woman. Yeah. The point of the public don't know about more corruption business. But look, the action against her.
Okay.
Yeah. People got the action against her.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, God. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
My name is Inayado.
Call from where?
I'm calling from Banasville.
Go ahead.
Oh, Cooley just on the radio about the former EPS officer.
Mm-hmm.
Please, we are begging the government. No any problem. We are talking to people. We are all over. To the senator, we are talking to many people, and not up to this time, we are not seeing no result. So you're on the radio station, you're talking. Please talk to the people, then they off.
No, but you also be raising your issue. When you're raising your issue, then we're talking about it. But we know your problem. We can just start talking about it. So you raise the issue, for example, the way you call after the show, you say, "Oh man, that's also thing." And we know the detail of what you're going through. We're thinking about we don't just talk about issues.
All right.
Yeah.
So we are very begging. We're begging the people that they must really try to see what they can do for us.
Okay.
So we got children, we got family, and now it is very hard.
Okay. Thank you. So the thing is, we know your problem. We don't tell anybody problem and discuss it. You understand? Make us know about what you're going through.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Saya Bidino.
Call from
Calling
where?
from District 1, Johnsonville.
District 1.
Banga.
Go ahead.
You know, every government, every that will have gender equality in power sharing.
Okay.
If you don't have gender equality in power sharing, you will create problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you take 2 persons from Lofa, take 2 persons from Grand Gile, take 2 persons from Maryland, then let gender equality. So at least your country cannot enjoy the weight of the Liberian people. Thank you.
Thank you. 777-907-907 887-11107 are the numbers to put you through. Let's get this person right here. Good morning.
Say good morning.
Morning, Park Davis.
Oh, thank you. Let me say good morning to the panelists.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Mr. Bwaka is doing double of what they claim that George Weah did in the past. I can remember vividly. George Weah had, I think, 2 lawmakers who were defeated in his government 17 elections.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bwaka got more than 5. Francis Yumale, Jensen Kezulu, Izaku, Rostalin, then Fufana. We can go on and name them.
Larry Yonkoi.
More than 5. These were things.
Prince Tokpa, because Nema alone has Prince Tokpa, Larry Yonkoi.
Hello?
Yeah, I said Nema alone has more than 2.
Yes. This is what Georgia brought back. How you call the guy who is now a senator from Riverside? They criticized that. Today, this president got more than 7 lawmakers who were defeated in the elections. People who were rejected by their people. Mr. Bwaka is working with them. Not only that, I guess somebody said we're supposed to be praying. But we pray for our country. If we were not praying for our country, then Liberia is somewhere else. It is the prayer that is keeping the country to where it is. Imagine removing a speaker illegally, taking people from training position, removing Liberians from jobs, practicing nepotism, ethnicity is what the government is doing. Judicial killing. But you think why keeping the country peaceful? It's because we're praying. Look, see, even in the office of the president, corruption is there. Hello?
I'm listening. Oh, he's gone. So, folks, this is about Liberia. And when we're saying these things, we hate no one. we have no negative feelings for anyone. Good morning.
Yeah, I don't know why the lose that.
No, I think maybe from the network. Just go ahead. Just conclude.
Yeah. So I don't want people to think that we are not praying for the country. All of us are praying.
Okay.
I think Jerome, who have got his investment in Liberia, want the best for this country. All of us want the best for our country. I mean, how is Pascal? Let's assume that all are not praying. But how is Pascal not praying? Is making Mr. Bwaka to do what he's doing. How is Mr. Joe not praying? Is making Bwaka to take the wrong decision. All of us agree that Georgia was a big criminal. So we voted Georgia as criminal out. As criminal cartel out. That's why you're there. So yeah, the decisions were made. How come Mr. Bwaka is paying Georgia criminal at Central Bank $370,000?
Okay.
How come Joshua is not prosecuting Mr. Bwaka is prosecuting people? And somebody say we're supposed to pray. We're not praying for the country. Well, how are we praying for the country?
Thank you, Pascal.
We need to stop those kinds of things. Mr. Bwaka, you need to understand you came to the rest country. Look, everybody said you're the last hope. If you don't change this country, where we'll be going? It's a sad time for our country.
Thank you. It's a sad time for the country. So, one person can never be the last hope for any nation. So right after Bwaka says yeah, there will be another person coming. So obviously people will be hoping. So that good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
The name is Sylvester. I call from Pakopin.
Pakopin, please be a bit audible. Add so much strength to your voice, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, so people talk about Bwaka experience. Well, so all the government that Bwaka said it was mad with corruption, mismanagement, squandering. So what I expect?
Experience in bringing on board, right?
But that experience. What can I actually explain to Bwaka? Why you can't do Bwaka 100 years? You can't change anything. So people say prayer. So listen to the logic. I get the logic from me. I'm preaching.
Thank you. Good morning. Morning. Oh God, we lost this caller. 777-907-907. For the female line, sorry, we are not reading the female line. 778075616. Wow, people, I just abandoned this and people have been calling on it. 778075616. The female line. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, morning.
Morning. What is your name?
I'm James Nadi from Grand Brazos County, District number 3, Bujuatan specifically.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm somebody who was born during Thomas regime.
Mm-hmm.
And I experienced most of those things that happen.
Okay.
According to what you about the president can take from every department that they're heading, I think that had not been the new thing that happening. Okay. For the Congo people that used to head this country, when they take $5 and then they send $5 down, the $5 used to work. I think this is why, if what you say it is true, this is what Bwaka is doing. If he send $5 down here, let the $5 work. And that's what he is doing. We listen to him that all the projects that he carry on, we know that the country will go forward. Okay. So when we are talking something, let us something in the favor of the government that existing now that other people might listen to. Then all
so all the one talking not in the interest of the government, right?
All the listen, all the politicians must listen to it and learn from what Bwaka is doing and what people have been doing. Let us listen to it and learn from it so that the government can go smooth. Okay. Let obey the government. Let obey the government seriously. That's what I had to say.
Thank you, sir. Y'all obey the government. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you come from? You're very low. You gotta have to increase your voice.
I come from
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Attention and attention to two things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kidnapping that is ongoing in this country. Who are always kidnapping people. Kidnap one of our neighbors, the teacher, and the community adults to spend almost $200 US before they ought to release it Sunday night.
Oh, they kidnapped the president. Yeah. Which other community?
Around Jacobstown. Jacobstown City View.
And you pay $200 to the kidnappers.
Yes. So they ought to release it Monday on Sunday. So things are going bad. The government had to be very vigilant on the security sector. Now, what you got to do with the education sector, my brother? Public schools across the country are very bad. They speak and when we watch the schools that are there are very less with the volunteer teachers that are teaching. The government had to really try. Things are getting better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Achi. This is Miracle Weir, and I call you from Soul Clinic, Princeton.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me say thank you for the show this morning, and I want to let you know that brother was aware that Miss Swakoko or Madam Swakoko, she was a corrupt individual who failed her district. So, by the virtue of right, such individuals shouldn't have been selected for the position she has today. So what we expect from the president now is to see a perfect persecution for Ms. Swakoko. Thank you.
Thank you. 0778-075616, the female line. 0887-11107. 0777907907. Or the WhatsApp number +231 888-577-7750. You can call us, make your input. Female people, we're sorry you've been calling, but we're not focusing on the line. That's why. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
Okay, my name is Abner and I'm calling from Bicano.
Bicano City.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the discussion. And I want to say thanks to your CEO. You know, the God of power had a saying that when your Christmas will be good,
you know from the Eve.
You will know it. In this coming to power, he said something that President Joseph Mahabuara was sacked under the Doe administration for the same corruption.
Okay.
But they twisted it another way and they said no, it was because he refused to give a car to former President Samuel Doe's wife. The way our president proceeding in this country is very bad, and we all need to pray.
Okay.
The Lucian have never taken power in this country from 1847 to just before George Weah would leave power. And the way in which they are leading this country, it is very bad. It's just a Liberian without a war. Some of us who were born in the 80s, nothing we have, nothing we can show to our children that my son from the past time, this is what I will leave with you. So even a car in Liberia is not something likely, except where you join the government and you go steal heavy, then your children can benefit. You guys who are on the media, you'll continue to talk to the Liberians so we will not go the way we're not supposed to go. Okay. But this thing getting so bad in Liberia. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 077790797 077790797 886 that's 887-11107. Let's get this person right here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
My name is Theo Sophisticated Louis George, calling from Pinsville City, town community.
Go ahead.
Yeah, to add my voice to the many voices, all have been said about the ills, vices, and hula values that are going on. Our country, it doesn't represent our country well. We're seeing the high level of hardship that in the country, that even the poor man now is extremely getting poor on a daily basis. The people come on the matter of rescue. If you say rescue, looking at rescue, it should be a savior, a redeemer, a person that can give hope, or you are making people to lose hope. That's breaking people down emotionally. You see, many of the young people now they are getting crazy. Yes, because I don't know. I don't know. They are our leader. They don't have passion for the country. No love for the country. No They are not patriotic.
Thank you.
No love.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. What is your name and where you come from?
There's Richard Kamara calling from Riyadh.
From where?
From Riyadh community.
Go ahead.
Brother, let me ask you one question. In your 30 years married or 80-year woman, what you expect on a woman?
Why would be my 30 I go marry 80-year-old in the first place?
But what happened to that, bro? Why would you 80-year man be president in the country?
But like brother 30, you're like brother 100 so there's some more years now.
Yeah, but it's just about oh man, what I had no experience, nothing. Because of empire and jealousy, that what they told you we are from far back. Waka high strong, waka hard day, waka do day.
You working government for 42 years, you didn't get experience? You working government for almost 42 years, you didn't get experience?
But I said, I'm a time worker, I used to say, in copy. I was in the AFL that time when Waka was agriculture minister, I'm a time you to go to office. I'm a time what they experience. Man, who are experience what today we cry here, what they experience saying told power, what they experience in Africa on the table.
Okay.
What they Waka really doing in the country of Poro no can say, yeah, this woman has experience. Waka trying to people here together. Get that all rebel in NSA, other places, grabbing people, torturing them, doing all kinds of things. Then we say, I would say, Waka has experience.
Okay.
Waka need to leave power before the year end. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Achi. Good morning to you and Mr. Yan. Let me just because call to my cousin down the show.
Good morning, Rose.
Talking for this morning, with the issue of struggle for business. I work in district for the 2017 election, and those who serve approve ourselves for Momo B. Kamara, and they are the one who made struggle to be a representative. That seat will change along with some guys who work with Net at that time. And I was serving for my party. So anything that you never struggle for, you will never end it well. So the kind of character that in them, and these are the people that say how you interpreted during Josh reality, you have them made PAP and speaker in Baltimore. So today they are in a place that they represent the faith in their own character. So they're going to buy 75,000 people and justifying the action. So we go up to the president, but there will be nothing coming out of it because the president said, we are buying vehicle. I think he was that president is that he had a man going to NASCAR, the money for 5 vehicles. So then you put the blame on that man. But the president is innocent? No. The man is saying that he was sent by the president. So let's put this told to the man that like when people say he had experience, and the man will say he pleads to know nothing. Although he killed the man that he now went to school, which also like when people like he went back to school, he told him he did everything to please like when people, but the state preach the dirty politics, and today the country is going down. Even church, we are still here. And they told him, we are taking the nation Sunday were all about church. We are preaching that job we are dead, that was a clean job. There is nothing new. Since the government say, oh, we are seeing. He said, you have money to sue yourself. What is money that you have to sue yourself? That's a big blatant lie. You just saying that. Destroying our country, your people's city, including your very set, even your family, we know her, the go to the second. So it's not screen for that kind of record to come to the office of the first lady. So let's see you to power. See if I can turn this morning.
Thank you. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Go ahead. What is your name?
I'm calling from Tower Hill,
Go ahead.
Whenever we the Liberians, we don't looking at the good thing ahead of us.
we always say something is about to happen. Now, we're having just here in our nation said that we have a good president. In fact, he was a skillful president. So we said we don't want him. We needed somebody who has experience. Now, the most experienced person has become the foolish person for us. Now, for everywhere he goes, we found out that mistake happens. See why it's happening? We appoint somebody, and then in the course of the person working, we come out to say, we put the person from power. Now, in taking the person from power, using our country money in a way that the country will see moving, even 300,000 on somebody who is taking from job, who will never do the work they do. These are some of the experience that we got. They said the making is working, but the making to break our economy down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
I'm Jackson F. Sherman, calling from Bannerway Dwara Market.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much for the talk. You know, this country will have serious problem. There's too much dissatisfaction in one country about war. Let's look at the previous government that are in power. The government said they're going to prosecute all those cheap. If let it give the woman a chance, if it's still any money, after his administration, let it prosecute him. But since 1847 up to date, Liberia don't have system. As soon as somebody get there, you hear everybody murmuring. Those who are eating free money, you're not doing nothing, say that to their hustle there every month and they get them money. They are the one that just screaming. How many of them can take patrol to go in the country there? It isn't that only ones around they call a bureau.
Okay.
Moria is not a bureau. Go out, you see what the government. Don't say there you be talking part of thing that the government women not proceeding. How many more here gone? How many more? Let's just say that
You're
that
not
is 30 that is 40 more.
Yeah, you're completing one. You're not complete 1 year going to 2 years. So you're already saying how many
But
more? How
you
many
don't
years
listen,
until the country ends?
listen. You don't compare 2 months with 6 years. How can they do that? They got it
So
for
even
6
if
years.
you in 2 months, you can do something in 2 months. So do
You
something
should
and not thinking
no.
about when or
Listen
how
now,
long.
listen. Do you have you followed that they are not doing nothing?
No, that's what you're supposed to be saying. Be saying things that they have done and not saying how long. Because even you can be 1 year, 2 years as a government, you have to do
But
something.
they are doing things. They are doing things. The government is working. The government is working.
Well,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
I'm James. I'm calling from Ria.
Go ahead.
Okay. I got in the studio there. You know, the woman I just talked in the studio there is not a realist. And I showed that man I call in the studio there is fear. Waka without a Ria cannot be compared.
Oh God, he left the line. I don't know. Well, I conclude with this person. Good morning. Good morning. You are not ready, then you give chance. Please, you are not ready to call. You don't call and hold the line. Folks, we are not accepting calls anymore. We are not accepting calls. Mr. Yene, you can just make comments and let's conclude.
Yeah, thank you very much, Aki.
Okay.
You know, Liberia is all we have. It's for every one of us. Even we travel anywhere, our family members live there, and every time we talk with them, we think about them.
Okay.
Conflict of interest will never do any good for Liberia. Yeah, I heard some of the callers talking about it, and it's what happening. But we urge the old man to actually prove all what was said about him. We urge him to prove the people wrong. We heard that yes, people say he had experience, but the it means how the experience came about. What making experience? He have been parked car. Right now, the old man has his children in the government and he recruiting all his countrymen. When he comes so, he pay the other person off, he post his countrymen there. Conflict of interest. Liberia is for everybody. People that merit the job should get the job so that the country can be better. Somebody talk about graduation fees. Graduation, yeah, it's a problem. This is the reason why Liberians, we got to put our country first because we got the people that are able to make the country better. But because of self-interest, because of party, because of sentiment, because of hatred or whatever, we don't bring them on board. This government from day one have been engaged. Tiawan Gonglo has told this government, Councillor Tiawan Seye Gonglo has told this government and he continues to tell this government. Their graduation fee here, cut it off, is of no essence. Tiawan Gonglo, one thing I left he engages the government positively. When he condemns, he will turn around, he brings about recommendation. But they can feel say when they do it, then the glory will go to him. Graduation fee, there's no one project at school will show you that this is the project we undertook with the graduation fee we collected. It just go in individual pocket. That's why he continued to say from ABC to university, there should be no graduation. Let the government.
What is the essence? The essence of that?
Essence of graduation fee. Tiawan Gonglo continues to tell the government. You all tell the people, the school owner, let them cut down the graduation fee business. But nothing. They continue to impose it on people. Right now, the comrade should be thinking about how he will find food to eat that day, but that graduation fee now he's worried. And when you don't get it, when you don't pay it, you don't get your document. But we pray that God makes a way for him as he a visually impaired person who does not go around like normal person. You train the people, you know what it means for somebody to sacrifice their lives. The Executive Protection Service guys, the EPS. These are people that their lives are on the bowl for the president. Before you get at the president, you must get at them. They have no life insurance, no benefit for their parents or their family members. Then you just come and lay them off without any benefit. They're crying around. Hey God, they experience the expertise. Let the people put it in use now so our country can be better, so our citizens can stop crying. The EPS, these are guys that were trained and they still got it, they training in there. In other countries, you don't do that. There are some training when you honor take, you will be like veteran now. You will always get benefit from government. So the EPS training is part of that. So where is the managerial job? The OME could not even manage to unite the CPP. When the concern was raised, people still brought excuse about it. We don't want all these things to come to reality. It's stay soon. The government have gone nowhere. The crowds are coming out too much. Too much. Let the old man wake up and make names. Kabakoli then, Jojo Bwaka then, they got to. I mean, eat the money but do the right thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so what else again? I think that's about
just conclude as we
yeah.
end up here.
So we are looking up to the old man. We want to see how he will handle the situation with Swakoko Denix, because if you criticize George Weah yesterday, you don't need to do what he did. He had people that were stealing in his government and his name was being spoiled. So that's the same thing. You got to take decision. We saw the situation with Amin Moda, so we are watching now to see how Honorable Swakoko Dennis will end, because it's clear she has stolen the money. She has misapplied the fund. So we want to see what the government will do about it. And contrary to our discussion, we are hoping to see what will happen about the speaker's office.
Yeah, today I'll be to session, so tomorrow I'll bring more updates.
So we want to get some update from them, because the guys are planning and they know they cannot get evasion order from the court. No judge will look at them and get an evasion order, because they are carrying on illegal process. So they want to use the justice minister now to get in soldiers to illegally go and do whatever they want to do. But let the Speaker Funati continue to be in the confine of the law. Let them go ahead. Thank you very much, and many thanks to every Liberian. We hope to meet again. If this were not better from our side, we hope and pray to make it better the next time we meet. My name is Lawrence Nyan Yene.
Thank you so much. We hope to have you tomorrow again.
In Jesus.
Folks, that was the voice of Mr. Lawrence Yene. We want to say again a speedy recovery to Brother Michael, who is not faring well. He was not able to be here today, but hope to join us tomorrow. But before we conclude, I'll take this break from our sponsor as we just conclude.
As I lay me down.
Hello, dear. Are you looking for a place where you can get the best life-saving drugs from Europe, India, the UK, and other parts of the world? Then I recommend the D&G Pharmacy. At the D&G Pharmacy, we have the following: malaria medicine, typhoid medicine of all kinds, syrup of all types, gas and pain tablets of different kinds, sanitary pad, various types of mosquito spray, baby food and bottles of various kinds, different types of face cream, body mouthwash, baby milk of all kinds, all types of toothpaste and bathing soap. But that's not all. We also have medicine for sicknesses like infection, high blood pressure, heart, sugar, and more. We do delivery and have trained and qualified medical staff to serve you. Yes, it's the D&G Pharmacy with the best life-saving drugs from Europe, India, and other parts of the world. We are located in Duazon at the Turning Point, in Rehab at the Old Bus Turning Point, and in Mambakwe. For more information and inquiry about the pharmacy, you can contact the following cell numbers: 0880-583-741 and 0776-583-741. It's the D&G Pharmacy with the best life-saving drugs in town.
I look to
So indeed, the D&G Pharmacy is the proud sponsor of Blaze Wake Up Call. You can join the team, be a sponsor. So for business transaction, if you want to be a sponsor to this program, you can call me on 0888 577750 0888 577750, or just come at the Old Bus Turning Point in Rehab. As the receptionist, I want to meet Archie and you're going to meet me, and we can discuss and be, look, you will have a lot of benefits when you are sponsoring this show, because we are not breaking. We have the audience. This station has the audience, so we are not breaking about that. So you won't lose doing business and promoting your businesses on Blaze FM, on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, and other promotion we're going to provide for you when you are providing sponsorship. So thank you so much. Join us tomorrow, Wednesday, for the May Week edition on this show by 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., at which time we'll be here to bring you more national issues. Remember, don't trouble before trouble troubles you. My name is Archie Sebobine, bidding you a pleasant day ahead of you.